Do not concoct pictures, dreams, illusions of how you can suppress people of your kind, fellow human beings, and your peoples, because doing such is not rightful and evidence of your pusillanimous fear and cowardice against people of your kind, human beings, because you foment discord, resentment against the truth and equitableness, fairness, which demands equality and freedom amongst all people of your kind, humankind. But this does not appeal to you because you want to rule over people of your kind, fellow human beings, and to exploit and capture, take advantage of them in any way whatsoever, and do not foment discord, resentment against people of your kind, fellow human beings, if they are not willing to bend to your desire for something, since discord, resentment creates enmity, which is against the laws and recommendations of the primal power creation. And if you negotiate with people of your kind, fellow human beings, and reach agreements, then do not let them appear any less in your eyes than you are yourselves, so that all are of the same worth, and the matter to be agreed on, arranged, may be brought about to the benefit of all, and bring about, arrange everything so that a definitive decision is reached in the matter, through which peace and freedom, and therefore also consonance, harmony, is given, guaranteed for all parties. And when you meet to reach agreements, then be firm in the matter, so that the matter in hand is only regulated in the way that peace, harmony, and concord, consonance, prevail, and also that freedom may be kept, so that things go well with you. And act in agreements in accordance with the laws and recommendations of the primal power creation, so that you do not foment discord, resentment amongst one another, and do not waste your power of sagacity, rationality, so that you remain truly steadfast. Do not be ostentatious, and do not go out of your dwelling in order to be seen and cheered by people of your kind, fellow human beings, and in order to appear brilliant before them, because in doing so you take the sagacious intellect away from people of your kind, fellow human beings, and make them into biddable ones, subservient ones to you, and into zealots, fanatics, which leads them to forget their own welfare and to do everything that you demand from them, whether it be robbing and killing or anything else that is baleful. Do not assume that your ostentation and your brilliance show off appear as pleasing deeds to people of your kind, fellow human beings, whether it be through your actions or words, or it be through belief assumptions in gods, tin god, or demons, or through delusional teachings of false prophets and false sages. Be at all times honorable and equitable, so that none amongst the people of your kind, fellow human beings can have anything against you, and be at all times honorable and have regard for turn to the truth, so that you do not have to turn on your heels, flee when you do non-right. Truly have nothing to do with non-right, but always see the truth, right, and equitableness, fairness, so that you have nothing to fear. Do not be hypocrites and not deceivers, but trust at all times in the truth and follow it, and build on right, on equitableness, fairness, and righteousness, conscientiousness. Then you will live in peace and in freedom with yourselves, and will also carry out everything of goodness to people of your kind, fellow human beings. Therefore they will learn goodness from you. However, be at all times watchful, and make sure that unfair ones, irresponsible ones, and non-righteous ones, conscienceless ones, do not cheat you and hypocritically deceive you, making you lose your face on your dignity, and turning your back, turning away from the truth. Consider that if you turn your back, turn away from the truth, then a fire of defilement will be kindled in you, which will consume you if you fall into remorse and shame. And heed that you do nothing of non-right with your hands, because you cannot make it good again, since everything that you do cannot be taken back, not be undone. Therefore, if you have committed an action, whether rightful or non-rightful, then it remains done and cannot be recalled. And if you do not uphold the signs, evidence of the truth of the laws and recommendations of the creation of all things creation, then you are punishing yourselves in your inner nature, since you will not find any rest or any peace, and neither any love, freedom, and consonance, harmony, so that you will live your life in your distress and in misery. as well as in dissatisfaction and in pity of yourselves, feeling sorry for oneself, as well as in self-torment. And if you live in your own self-torment and in pity of yourselves, feeling sorry for oneself, then you will find no pity in yourselves for yourselves, because your exogenous irrationality does not allow you to find what is false in yourselves, so that you may recognize, see, and eliminate it, and so that you change for the better in your inner condition and be happy in life. So do not repudiate the signs, evidence of the truth, so that you do not eliminate yourselves in yourselves because of your knowledge of the truth, so that you do not drown yourselves in your own inner misery, and you are not malefactors, misdemeanants against yourselves. Do not be the worst amongst people of your kind, humankind, by being ungrateful towards life and denying the truth of the laws and recommendations of the creation of all things creation, thereby killing, murdering yourselves and people of your kind, human beings, killing, murdering yourselves or others, be it out of chicken-heartedness, cowardice, against illness, pain or fear, or be it out of jealousy, hatred or revenge and retribution, so it is non-rightful and against the laws and recommendations of the primal power creation, which honor life in all its kinds, whether in the present existence, life of days on earth, or in the life of death, life in the world of invisibility, other world. Make a bond agreement with the laws and recommendations of the appearance nature, and of the creation of all things creation, which you never break and which shall be permanent, so that you may lead a fair, responsible life in righteousness, conscientiousness, and in liberation, fulfillment. And if you are in a bond agreement with the truth of the laws and recommendations of the primal power creation, then you are propitious, well disposed to know non-right, and so you do not wage any battles, wars, and you do not live in fear, because you are continuously admonished to do nothing that is non-rightful. And if you fear betrayal by people of your kind, fellow human beings, or by a people, then do not cast your promises or agreements down before their feet according to equitableness, convenience, fairness, rather strive through words of cleverness, rationality, wisdom, and peaceableness to achieve a clarifying outcome agreement, so that peace may come about. And if unfair ones, irresponsible ones, and non-righteous ones, conscienceless ones, believe that they might have exceeded and duly advantaged you, then do not leave them in any doubt that you know about their dishonesty, so that they recognize, see, their defilement and can draw their own conclusions, see, that they are wrecking themselves through their deeds. Do not strive to wage battles, wars, against other peoples, and therefore do not strive to gather warriors, armed forces, and to cross the boundaries, frontiers, of other people and wage battles, wars, in order to instill dread in them and to kill them. Strive not to have any enemies, neither those that you know nor those that you do not know. Always do your utmost to live in peace and freedom, as well as in consonance, harmony, with people of your kind, fellow human beings, and with other peoples, as well as with all people of your kind, humankind. An enmity never arises in you and around you. Truly, if you strive for friendship instead of enmity, then you will be paid back for it, and no non-right will happen, just as you will not suffer any non-right, any misery or any hardship, so you will live well protected. If you have enemies and these are inclined towards peace, then also be inclined to peace towards them and forgive them, so that the enmity turns into friendship. However, if you have enemies who make as if they are inclined towards peace but only want to deceive you in this, then the truth of the laws and recommendations of the primal power creation shall be enough for you. So you strengthen yourselves with its help and do rightfully towards your enemies by being well disposed to them nevertheless, and standing by them and teaching, instructing them in the truth if they have the sense for it.